Or have read something about it. If you try to bring in any data that's not already available on the chain, it could cost you, pretty much the whole transaction fee or the gas fee, which could be anywhere in between $1 to $100. So having some kind of stability in terms of fees to bring in the data through our Oracle system is something that, we are pretty proud about. And we are going to release that by this year because we require that in a few projects that are building with us. On the other side, as I mentioned the previous time, the new set of contracts that allow you to create, share and revoke permission in a secure and a privacy-focused manner, the AVDR contracts, those are completed. And the team is testing it out right now. And we'll see that in, practical use as well. The third one is relating to gaming or, something like a collateral contract where, two people coming together, they can't decide on something where, in gaming, you could deposit some money and the winner gets all kind of space. So those contracts are also being prepared and you'll see where these are being applied as well. Now, coming to the L1X app, we've had some good updates on the L1X app. We've reduced the fees to 0.02% on the swaps. Now, we can't control the gas fees that are being charged on these chains, but we can control the fees that, the L1X app collects on behalf of, the user to facilitate that transaction. So we have reduced that down to 0.02%. And in a wider scheme of things, the most important part about this is the quickness, of course, but also how seamlessly this can be integrated with other applications that are coming up. And what we are also working towards is a master DeFi widget where, you will be able to swap, stake, send, or swap and stake or swap and send, not only with your crypto coins, but also with fiat currencies. So, integrating and working with a centralized exchange license provider in Australia allows us to do that. So this master DeFi widget will first be available on L1Xapp.com. We will progressively keep building this. And we will also have this on the mobile app. The other update is the claim process is now integrated in the L1X app for the users or the investors and the referrals as well. And it's a pretty straightforward process where, you pick who you are and you can go in and add all your referral codes or verify your email and claim those coins to a certain L1X wallet address. And you can see all that in the updated portfolio section as well. And as you see, the portfolio section will keep growing. So we have stake, which already existed before. We have L1X coins claimed, where you can see how many coins you have claimed. The referral rewards as well. So you can track the performance of your referral rewards. And we also have something called as a launchpad section that, is not hosted by us, but it's a pretty decentralized process where you'll get first access to all these projects building on L1X. But at the same time, through your portfolio, you can track if certain assets are not, keeping up to pace with what your expectations are and diversify that, asset into certain new projects that are coming up. On the other end, there are a few other updates. We're working with OmChain for the integration of, millions of users that will eventually be a part of the L1Xapp.com. And interestingly, we've come a far way in the gaming side of things as well. So our partnership with Diga Labs and, the ability to extend what L1X app does, not only from the DeFi perspective, but into other areas, is where the L1X Gaming Arcade is going to be released this year, where you'll be able to go in, look at game providers such as Diga Labs and play those specific games. So one wallet that will connect to your DeFi applications, and the same wallet will be connected to your gaming applications as well. So games like Flappy Bird, basketball, all these sorts of games where it becomes a one-stop solution to find friends and to play those games. Of course, with the L1X guys, we are working hard towards, having a multi-chain balancer pool as well. That will also be hosted on the L1Xapp.com, and simple interface where if you ever used a balancer pool, you got to go in, find the right pool, add liquidity, go and stake those LP tokens, go and claim your rewards. All this process is going to be streamlined into a single click in the balancer pool, a multi-chain balancer pool that will be hosted on L1Xapp.com and hopefully on L1X website as well. On the other side of things, we are also working on, a strategy which is pretty close to me, where tokenizing actually real estate is pretty important. I think, to bring liquidity or maybe even introducing L1X stablecoin. And we are talking to a company called Block Square. I've got a meeting with them today as well, where the idea is turning your rent into equity. So you wouldn't need to borrow money from the bank, where you have lending providers directly on the blockchain providing these kind of facilities. And how is this going to be made possible? This is going to be made possible with space cards, as I mentioned previously. At this moment, you could go to the L1Xapp.com and you have 2 space cards in there already, which is your profile card and your referral card. But we will be extending the space cards into 2 more types, which is financial and gaming. So the benefits of these space cards, are pretty much linked to the ability to have these, usernames as well, where you would be able to aggregate multiple wallet addresses into a single username. And that's the same concept where, you've got 8, 10 different type of wallet addresses, and you don't need to switch between different accounts. So imagine having Kevin Coutinho as the master wallet address for 10 different types of addresses. So if somebody is sending you money, they could put in your username and select, or you could allow them to auto-select a certain wallet address based on, is it a gaming money that I'm receiving? Is it a financial reward I am receiving? So the username will allow you to aggregate these multiple wallet addresses into a single space. The other area where your username will be used is, as I mentioned previously, we have the ability to bring in data now with our Oracle system, be it from Facebook, be it from Instagram. We have 45 different data points that will allow you to bring this data into your space card. And then, of course, you can then share it and access control it in that way. And the reason we have kept, the username and, the bonus rights apart from each other is because we don't want to limit the usernames in the future, because there are 7 billion people and there could be 100 trillion combinations of things. But we do want to have some kind of limitation in the way the revenue or the bonus is distributed to the people who own these kind of, NFTs. And that's the rationale behind keeping these 2 things different. So if you look at it, there's quite a lot of things going on, but that's because, you may be following it on a daily basis, but what is the outcome, right? The barometer. The barometer are projects coming on board, the public sale going right, and, the transactions. And I think we tick all these 3 boxes at the moment. So if you feel that there is a lot of things going on, that's because we don't want to ship products that isolate your experience with the ability of using the L1X protocol, in a way it is designed to be used. So by January, when you have these millions of users coming on and now, reducing the number of L1X coins and supply, we all know what's going to happen in that particular process. So it's a pretty thought full way of doing it rather than just releasing and shipping things for the sake of it. And you've seen that in the last 8 weeks, the features that has been shipped on L1Xapp.com is usable. But at the same time, there are new features coming up that automatically become an extension of the already available features that we have. And for the user, it is a seamless way of using the protocol's benefits without thinking, what should I do next? And we are tying this up with the username so that you feel personalized, you feel in control, and that's what we are aiming for by this year.
Awesome. Obviously, that's so much to unpack, so many things. Exactly as you said, so much to be completed by the end of the year, and I think it's obviously we've got the priorities lined up for the things that are necessary to push forward, and also the updates keep coming. I'll pass straight to Matthew so we can plow on.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. So let me kind of build on what Chief and Merkle have already talked about. So what I want to cover is the details of how you can own a piece of the L1X app and the L1X app NFT sale with the usernames. And then I want to cover off on the XPerks program, which will be released soon, but we'll have blogs on the NFT sale and the XPerks program out today, so you'll be able to see all those details. And then lastly, I want to cover off on the XPerks referral program. So a few things to cover. I'm glad this is being recorded, so there's probably a lot of information to digest. You may want to listen to this a few times. I know Crypto Psycho's already making notes. Good on you, buddy. But look, in terms of the NFT sale for the L1X app, what is the L1X app? And I think, Kevin's covered some great detail on what the app will do, and just to kind of backtrack a little bit, just so you know that the size of the Oracle market that Kevin's talking about. So to give you an example of how big that is, Chainlink processed over 1.6 billion Oracle calls in 2022. So, you can only imagine what sort of fees that will generate in terms of as we continue to grow and get market share over the Oracle market as well. But anyway, moving on to the L1X app NFT sale. The L1X app really is a Web3 super app where you can go in to one place and access Web3 from that one space. And the features will continue to be added as Merkle said. We've got features on there already. The roadmap for features will continue to be added. And I think we've talked about this before, but we've got NFT marketplaces, we've got DEX aggregation, we've got all these features that will continue to be added, and obviously all the other partnerships that we're currently working on now to add and continue to build out that ecosystem through the L1X app. So ultimately, the user will just need to go into the app, and then they'll be able to access gaming, DeFi, all these different categories of Web3 through that single app. And the only reason why that happens, or how it can happen, is because of the technology that underpins it, which is the LayerOneX protocol. So the NFT sale. So for those of you who may have seen already on the L1X app, the L1X app NFT sale has already started on the L1X app. Really, the NFT sale is your opportunity for two things. So actually more than two things, a few things. The NFT, by purchasing an NFT, it will give you governance rights within the L1X app. So it will help you to influence and shape the future of the L1X app in terms of those, get those governance rights. But also, there's two tiers to the same NFT. So once you have your NFT, then you'll be able to have those governance rights, and we'll be releasing the governance program closer to mainnet. However, with the second tier of the NFT, that's where simple actions can be completed to unlock that second tier. And when I say simple actions, these are connect your wallet to the L1X app, taking actions to ensure your L1X app profile is updated and correct, and then claiming your activity fee rewards at least 3 times a year. These are simple things that you just will need to do annually, and most of them, well, all of them you'll be doing anyway. But those activities will unlock the activity tier on the NFT, on the same NFT, and that activity tier allows you a share of the activity fees generated by the L1X app. So activity fees are from swaps, are from certain premium features within the digital ID. Any sort of project coming on or features coming on to the L1X app have a very small service fee attached to them, still highly competitive, but all of those interactions can generate fees for the app. And to be a part of that and to gain a part of that, you must have an NFT and you must complete those 3 simple actions to unlock the activity tier. Now, not only do you get the NFT when you purchase it, you also get the right to unlock 1 username per NFT. So let's say you want to purchase 10 NFTs. That means you get to unlock 10 usernames. Now, you're not going to use all those usernames, or maybe you will, but then you actually have the choices that the NFT and the username, while they are linked, they are also separate, where you can actually sell the usernames as well. And you'll be able to do that once the NFT marketplace is up. Then the usernames can be tradable on the NFT marketplace. So I can already hear probably the mind ticking over from a few people listening. Ooh, what are some of the usernames that are going to be valuable within the Web3 space that you can try and get a hold of now? So just to be clear, the L1X app NFT has 2 tiers. The first is the governance tier. The second, through simple activities such as connecting wallet, such as making sure your profile is updated, claiming your rewards. These activities unlock the next tier, which will then give you a share in the activity fees produced from the app. With every NFT, you get a username, and that username is tradable once the NFT marketplace goes live on the app. Now, in terms of, I want to maybe go into the value also of the usernames. I think the value of the NFT is fairly self-explanatory, where the NFT, not only governance right, but the activity tier generates fees back to you, so you can share in the growth and the activity and be rewarded for that on the L1X app by owning the NFT and unlocking the activity tier. The usernames, now why are these so valuable? Well, the username is a unique Web3 digital identifier. So unlike a lot of other usernames, because of the crosstalk technology and its interoperability with multiple chains, then this username has scope, right? It has breadth across multiple different chains, EVM, non-EVM, and will continue to have more scope and more breadth as we continue to add chains. So it becomes an extremely valuable tool to have this username. The username will allow you to access the services of the space cards. So the username will then, by having a username, you can start to pull in and control your data from Web2. You can start to build that data source within the app, which is encrypted and only you can see it, you control it. But you can build probably the richest data source on yourself anywhere in the world, and you can own it. So the username unlocks that ability to do that. That is just one part of the value of a username. Once you have the data, because you have the username, then the access control really starts to come into play. You can approve access to certain data. You can revoke access to certain data. You can retain privacy, where you can get people to verify but not have to reveal data. And you can monetize your data. You're incentivized by having a username and pulling in their data. You're incentivized on so many levels to pull in as much data as you can to create that rich source, because that is not only highly valuable to you, that's also highly valuable to certain entities and individuals that wish to interact with you when you give them permission. And so not only that, but the username will also allow you to create website-like space cards through the upcoming Objects CMS system. So basically it's a drag and drop system where you'll be able to create like a website-like experience through the space cards. Well, can you guys still hear me?
Yep, still good.
Okay, still got me. Okay, thanks. And so the username, when you look at that, it's a very versatile, very powerful thing to have. And by having 10, that means you probably have 9 others that you can sell. Depending on which you choose will determine the value of those usernames to other entities and other individuals. Now, obviously, there is an incentive to get in early to grab the best usernames and by purchasing an NFT. Now, as I said before, both of these NFTs and usernames can be linked. Obviously, you'll have all your NFTs in the L1X app and you'll have a username linked to that. Now, the usernames will become tradable, as I said, when the NFT marketplace is up. The NFTs will become tradable once the NFTs are sold out. Now, the NFT sale for the L1X app has been staggered over a 10-month period. And why we've done that is because as the adoption of the L1X app continues to grow, there is more activity, there's more users, there's more features. You know, when we add Bitcoin into the integration to LayerOneX, there's all these different features and they can now, I suppose, use the L1X app to access those different chains, including Bitcoin. So you'll see an explosion of growth of features during 2024, and obviously this year with what Kevin's already mentioned. Now, the NFT sale is limited to monthly rounds. Now, the first one is actually a 2 monthly round. So November and December is the first round. And just for obviously we'll have lots of questions, but please wait. The blog will be out today and you'll be able to see all the details of these. January will be the second round. Now, those first 2 rounds, November, December being round 1 and January round 2, they are bonus rounds. And I'll kind of get to that, what it means by a bonus round. But just know, and you'll see this on the blog, that each month the price of the NFT will increase. There is a limited amount of NFTs per month that will be able to be purchased. And we already have a massive appetite for those NFTs straight away in November and December round. So you'll probably see a lot of buying pressure kicking off this month. So as the months progress, the NFTs, price of the NFTs increase. As the price of the NFTs increase, the ecosystem on the app continues to grow with more features, more projects, more users. And so the value, it makes sense because the value of the NFT will increase because the activity fees that you can earn from the NFT will increase as the users, features, and everything is added. Now, in terms of the bonus round, so that's the NFT sale. Basically, in a nutshell, the L1X app is a Web3 super app that will continue to evolve to be the user's one-stop portal into Web3. As more features are added and more projects come on board, the users will be able to access more and more services across multiple different blockchains, all through the L1X app. Now, to be able to get a part of that, you need an NFT. 2 tiers to the same NFT. First tier is governance rights. The second tier is unlocking the activity fee tier. Through simple actions, you unlock that, and then you'll be able to earn from the activity fees, a share of the activity fees through the app. And then the usernames that you get with the NFT. So this is just value upon value upon value, in our opinion, right? Because we know where this is heading. We can see the vision of the app. We know what we've got on the roadmap. We know things that we're talking about that aren't on the roadmap. So we know that when we look into 2024, the growth of this ecosystem around the app will be significant. Now, in the terms of the bonus round, this is where I probably want to go in and talk a little more about the XPerks program, because that's relevant to this bonus round that I'm talking about with the NFT. So the XPerks Club is a program for L1X coin holders. During mainnet beta, it will, and once again, these details, because there's a lot of details around the XPerks Club, that will be on a blog today, coming out today as well. However, the XPerks Club during mainnet beta, there's two phases. There's the XPerks Club during mainnet beta, and then there's the XPerks Club from full mainnet onwards. During mainnet beta, the XPerks Club has 4 tiers: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Each tier during mainnet beta will require you to opt in to a chosen tier. Now you can spread across multiple tiers if you wish, but when you opt in to a specific tier, it means you are saying that you are wanting to vest your tokens that you're opting in with over a certain period. So during mainnet beta, the XPerks Club is a vesting program. From full mainnet, the XPerks Club is a staking program. So if you're coming into XPerks from full mainnet, it's a staking program where you'll stake your L1X coins. Why we've done this in terms of the vesting program during mainnet beta is there's some substantial benefits that we're adding to those that choose to opt in during mainnet beta to the XPerks Club. Now, I'll give you kind of an overview. The full detail will be on the blog, but for example, if you're opting in to the bronze XPerks Club, it means that you're choosing to vest any tokens that you have for 12 months from full mainnet. Now, for those people that are in the private sale and the seed round, your tokens are vested anyway from the mainnet beta, start of mainnet beta from the 31st of August. Now, what we will allow you to do if you're a seed or private round, we will allow you to opt in with all of your coins vested and unvested into the XPerks Club during mainnet beta. And really what you're doing is you're just saying, I would like this amount of coins vested for a longer period, depending on which tier I go into. Bronze, you vest for 12 months. What are some of the perks for bronze? If you choose to go into bronze, then you vest your tokens for 12 months from full mainnet. However, at full mainnet, you will receive a 10% bonus in L1X coins. Let's say you put 1,000 L1X coins and you opt into bronze. It means that you will get 100 L1X coins at full mainnet, and from full mainnet for 12 months, those 1,000 coins that you opted in with will be given to you 1/12 per month from full mainnet. That's bronze. With silver, if you're opting into silver, that's a vesting period for 15 months from full mainnet. However, you get a 12% bonus in L1X coins at full mainnet, plus your coins that you vested in at silver will be vested out to you 1/15 per month from full mainnet for 15 months. Gold, by vesting or opting into gold, there's an 18-month vesting period, but you will receive 15% bonus L1X coins. You go into gold with, say, 10,000 L1X coins, you'll get 1,500 coins at full mainnet, and your 10,000 coins that you opted in with will be vested to you 1/18 per month for 18 months. Platinum XPerks, which is the top tier, is vesting for 24 months. However, you will receive a 20% bonus in L1X coins. Let's say you go into Platinum with 10,000 coins, you will get 2,000 coins at full mainnet, and your 10,000 coins that you opted in with will be vested to you at 1/24 per month for 24 months. Now, those are just the initial bonus coins that you will receive, bonuses that you will receive through opting into the XPerks program during mainnet beta. Other benefits are this. So for those who are opting in to any of the XPerks programs, bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, and you're doing it with coins purchased in the public sale, it means that if you meet the minimum requirements to unlock a node NFT, then you can do that by opting into one of these tiers on the XPerks program. Meaning that, let's say you have 10,000 coins and you opt into either bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, you will then be eligible to receive a event listener node NFT. If you have 25,000 coins that you're opting in during this is public sale coins in bronze, silver, gold, or platinum, there's 25,000 coins will mean that you're eligible to unlock a full validator node NFT to be ready to then host nodes from January onwards. Now, that's for the public sale coins. If you were part of the seed and private round and you have seed or private round coins that you wish to opt into the XPerks program, to unlock your node NFTs, then you will need to opt in to either the gold or the platinum XPerks level with either 10,000 or minimum of 10,000 for an event listener node or 25,000 coins for a 50,000. My apologies, 50,000 L1X coins for a full validator node, $25,000 worth of L1X coin, which is currently 50,000 L1X coins. Just made that correction. 10,000 for an event listener, 50,000 for a full validator node NFT. So if you've got private or seed round coins, you want to opt into the gold and XPerks and platinum XPerks program, you'll either receive 15% bonus coins if you're gold, 20% bonus coins if you're platinum, and you will be able to unlock these event listener node or full validator node NFTs by having the minimum coin amount. The other benefits to the XPerks program will be this as well. So, and this will all be highlighted on the blog, but each level will have certain access to Launchpad projects coming through the Launchpad, where the higher your tier, the better allocation you can get if you wish to invest in these projects coming through or buy into these projects coming through. And the more coins you have in each tier, also the better opportunity you have. Also for the gold and platinum levels of XPerks, you will also have access to an alpha club. The gold and platinum XPerks will have access to insights before anyone else. We will have alpha club updates. You'll be able to speak first to projects that are onboarding onto L1X and launching through the Launchpad. And you will also gain access to certain new features coming on to the L1X app and LayerOneX platform. And obviously, there's also another tier where each different tier will also, there's a giveaway and airdrop tier. Giveaway and airdrop benefits where, let's say, projects want to do airdrops, giveaways, or we want to give, LayerOneX wants to give away event passes. So we will have those benefits for each tier. The higher the tier, the better the benefits that you will receive. So I know this is a lot of information to take in, and we're covering a lot on this, but what we want to do is cover all this, and then we'll have the blogs out today that you can actually go in and see these benefits in detail and the structure of this in detail. Now, in terms of the other benefits to XPerks, I talked about the L1X app NFT bonus round. Now, the bonus round for the L1X app NFT is November, December, January. So it coincides with the mainnet beta period. Now, if you opt in to the gold or platinum XPerks program, every 1,000 coins you opt in to either the gold or platinum XPerks program, when you purchase an NFT and username, you will also receive one free NFT and username. So it means that, let's say I have opted into gold with, say, 5,000 coins. It means that I can now purchase if I purchase 5 NFTs and usernames, I get 5 NFTs and usernames for free. If I opt in to gold or platinum with, say, 20,000 L1X coins, it means that if I was to purchase 20 NFTs and usernames, I would get additional 20 NFTs and usernames for free. Now, this is only during the bonus rounds, which is November, December, and January. There is a benefit to get in November and December because that is kind of the first round, and then every round after that will be monthly. But the benefit to getting in early is, well, there's a few. One, that is the lowest price point that you will be able to secure an L1X app NFT. You will obviously get a bonus NFT and username if you're opted into the gold and platinum XPerks with a minimum of 1,000 coins. But you will also have the first opportunity to secure your username or usernames. So the earlier, obviously, the more choice you have in terms of securing those usernames. So as I mentioned before, the XPerks program, now from full mainnet, the XPerks program will have benefits. So the giveaways and airdrops benefits, the launchpad benefits, the Alpha Club benefits, and obviously the staking reward benefits if you're then opting into XPerks from full mainnet. Now the difference there though is that there'll be certain, to opt into the XPerks from full mainnet, there'll be certain minimum coin requirements to access each tier. What we've done during mainnet beta, we have made it no minimum. So you can, if you wish to, get into gold and platinum and unlock all these extra benefits. You can get into silver, you can get into bronze, you can spread across your coins across multiple different tiers without having a minimum amount you need to put into any of these tiers. From full mainnet, that will change. There will be minimums that you'll need to have to go into these levels to receive the benefits on top of the staking rewards. So in a nutshell, a rather large nutshell, that's the kind of overview of the XPerks program. We'll be releasing the blog today so you can digest the information around XPerks, and then later on this month we'll be actually opening access to the XPerks program. Why we're doing it this way, we want to release the information so people can understand what it is. They can start to kind of digest the information around the XPerks. And so when we do, it does open up, then you're fully educated and you can go in to any tier, obviously, in terms of what suits your needs. So that's the NFT app sale around the L1X app, and that's the XPerks program that will be coming out as well. Now, the last point or aspect I'd like to talk about is the expert referral program. So this referral program is a really powerful program because it allows anyone. So you could be an influencer, you could be a networker, you could be, an affiliate person. You could just be Joe Blow, right? Jane Doe, but just wanting to maximize your rewards from the L1X app. So what it is a referral program that allows you to refer people to use the app. And you do that when you get onto the L1X app, you'll be able to go and check your referral links for the app and also for the public sale if you wish to also refer to the people to the public sale as well. All you need to do is you just basically go into the app, you click on the account section, you click on space cards, and then one of the first cards you'll see will be the referral card. And it's already generated your unique referral link that you can share with others to then onboard them onto the L1X app. Now, why would you want to do that? A few different things. You're definitely incentivized to do that if you're an L1X coin holder, because more users on the app, the more transaction fees generated for the L1X coin. L1X coin will be the currency of the app, so it just generates huge utility for the L1X coin. Also, by referring people onto the L1X app and you're an NFT holder, you're obviously increasing activity fee generated on the app itself. But also what's quite bullish is if you refer, anyone you refer onto the app, so you share your link, they jump onto the app, they connect, they are your referral. For the lifetime of their activity fees, of them generating activity fees on the app, you will receive 10% of all the activity fees from every user that uses your referral link and jumps onto the L1X app. Now, it doesn't just stop there. When we introduce the widget is basically the swap page that you'll see on the L1X app. If you click on swap, that is actually a widget that other projects, media outlets, anyone really can take that as an iframe and put that on their website. Now, why would they want to do that? Let's say from a project's perspective, by putting this widget onto their site, they're giving an additional utility to their community. Not only that, any cross-chain swaps that take place, 20% of the revenue generated from those cross-chain swaps will go back to the project, media outlet, whoever it is that has implemented that widget onto their website. So any transaction fees that are created from their widget on their website, 20% of those, that revenue will go back to the people that have implemented that widget. Now, also, if you refer someone to implement the widget on their site, so let's say you talk to a project, hey guys, you need this widget on your site, you will get 10% of the revenue generated from transaction fees on that widget, and the project or entity or people that implement the widget obviously get 20%. Now, not only that, it's even from the project perspective, you can imagine once we introduce the DEX aggregation, it will allow a project to put a widget on their site that gives their users additional utility. It also provides revenue, but with DEX aggregation, it now gives a project token exposure across multiple different blockchains rather than just one. So if your project's sitting on, say, Binance Smart Chain, and your market for of people that can purchase your token are those on Binance Smart Chain, yeah, that's okay. But what about if your market for potential purchases of your token was on Binance Smart Chain, or we're on Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Solana, Arbitrum, Optimism, Phantom, Polygon, AVAX, and every other chain we add. So that's a highly attractive, and I know this not just from speculation, from feedback already from the ACC, it's a highly attractive widget for projects to implement onto their site. So the XPerks program is a really powerful program where you can get your referral link on the L1X app, you can share that for others to join the app, and you can get 10% of the lifetime of the activity fees that user generates. Imagine if you got 10,000 users, 100,000 users onto the app. That can be fairly significant in terms of rewards for you on a lifetime basis. Not only that, once the widget is live and able to be implemented, then you'll also be able to refer people to implement that widget onto their site. And then you will also gain 10% of the revenue generated there as well. So what we're doing, and the XPerks program will also have all the details on the blog that we'll be releasing as well. So the XPerks referral program will be out. The NFT sale app NFT sale will be out, and also the XPerks program will be out. A lot of information I know to digest, but extremely bullish on a lot of different levels. It means now with the L1X app NFT, you can be an L1X coin holder and basically have a piece of the tech, right, that really will transform Web3 and blockchain. And now you can have an NFT where you can have a piece of the interface. So you can own the tech and the interface that tech powers by having L1X coin and the L1X app NFT as well. I know I talked a lot. It's a lot of information. Hopefully I didn't cut out and you lost me halfway through that, but did you get all that?
We just got that end bit. If you could just repeat all the stuff you said before that last sentence.
It's it's given me PTSD from ACC when we did our spaces. Yeah, but we're good.
Yeah, no,
I think just to quickly add on that, the usernames, you could go and buy 100 different usernames by buying 100 different NFTs, but at the same time, think of it as, just for example, Linktree. Now, if you look at the Linktree, pricing model itself, that pricing model can range from free. Of course, we all know what we get for free in this world, but you can go up to even $500 a year. Now, whatever you do in there, you can't, customize and share that. And with certain space cards, such as your bio, where you can have all these links visible to everyone, you could use that free for your life because it's already on the chain. You've already paid for that transaction fee. So you're not paying for a server every time because the GET request, which is you're reading information from blockchain, is free. It's not paid for. So once you update that information, imagine, paying $500 a year versus paying $180 and getting that service for free. But apart from that, the other things that come through. So this is where not only we are telling you that the NFT is worth it, but we are saying that if you put Web2 infrastructure on Web3, this is one simple use case where you should not be charged for these things again and again and again, right? So yeah, that's all.
Massive, obviously, lots of things to take in for everybody. There's so much stuff. I know that we've got a recording coming out, obviously, so you can go through it a couple of times and listen to it and digest some of the information we've got coming up. I don't know if there's much more to say really apart from that. Is there any last points you guys want to cover off? I realise it's been a massive dump of information already. Is there any last things we want to hit before we close this hour out?
Yeah, look, I think a couple of things. So next week's Discord, we'll jump on and, we'll be able to answer questions and everything like that as well, because then the information will be out there, people will be digesting it. But yeah, I think have a good read through the information that's coming out today, just so you can fully digest and understand the details and also the potential. And so make sure or even if you need to listen to this multiple times, then go ahead and do that, just so you fully understand what's actually happening. But it's bullish.
Absolutely bullish. Like I said, I think that's probably enough information for everybody. We'll close that out. Thanks everybody for jumping on and taking the time to listen to Spark on mute for about 45 minutes.